Hey everybody, it's MCG, the Mighty Christian Gamer. In the last episode, we completed the third dungeon, and I came back in here because you see this treasure chest? It gives me 200 rupees, and I missed it, so that's why we're back here. So, in the last episode, we got the Pegasus Boots, and the third instrument for the sirens, and we were told what to do with them. But now, I'm going to be very short and transition please. Right here in front of the tail cave, because if you remember when we first came into this dungeon, there was something quite interesting past this room. And remember this bombable wall? Well, now we can finally reveal what's behind it. Yes, I could have done this as soon as I got bombs, but there's a pretty good reason. I wanted the Pegasus Boots as well for something else, which is right outside. So, after failing to jump like that, trying to get fancy, I should probably stop trying to be fancy because, well, a lot of Let's Players know the reason why you try and get fancy, and the game just doesn't seem to want you to do that. So, I went to the Pegasus Boots because you see this tree? Yep, we ram it and get a 10th secret seashell. So, we will be going back to the seashell manor, but first, I want to make a quick stop at somewhere in Mabe village. Maple Village, the best place in the world. Beautiful mountains, and the sun should be right so. And if you come to Mabe Village, maybe you will not want to pillage like Moblins, because we have this boy who's armed with a big sword. He slashes away all of the bad guys away. Now that we have done our advertisement song, let's get on to this. Let's play. Right, you want to come into here. Now, you wanted to wait till you got the Pegasus Boots because we're going into the dream. How do we know this is not the dream? Well, because we just went to bed. Okay. Those guys, they are actually the most dangerous enemy. So watch my hearts. Yeah, 3 hearts of damage. They're actually the most damaging enemy in the game. And they can't be hurt by regular sword slashes, so you've either got to charge or do a spin attack. And spinning attack with those pits isn't a very good idea. So you come up here, and we get everybody's dream come true. We get money, and we actually get to keep it. We dreamed money, and now we get to keep it. And now we have 439 rupees. Hooray! We're nearly halfway to our goal of 980 already. And in here we have the ocarina. Now, this isn't the game that first introduced the ocarina, but it did do something. But it was something that did introduce something else, another mechanic for the ocarina. One that was made quite famous in Ocarina of Time, but we'll get to that a bit later. First of all, well, I'll show you what you want 980 rupees for. It's this. It's the bow. It's the only way you're going to get it, and it's a very useful item. Very worth your time. So, where am I going? Okay, I want to go to Seashell Manor, so I think I'll meet you outside of there. Actually, no, scratch that. I thought better of it. There's something else. I think it's a pretty good time to do this, because if I don't do it right now, I'll probably forget to do it. it's best just to get it out of the way. So, this is something else that's unlocked when you have the Pegasus Boots. See that book up there? Well, if you know Link to the Past, do you want to read this book? Yes. New World of Colour under the 5 gravestones. Remember that pattern. It's very important you remember that pattern. Try with all your might. Open a new path. Whoever is worthy receives the power of colour. I wonder what the world of colour is. And here, Dark Secrets of Mystery of Kohilint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. What's this? You can't read the tiny prints without the aid of a magnifying glass. Mysterious. The mystery of the Dark Secrets and Mysteries. Sounds like a Sherlock Holmes novel. I've never read a Sherlock Holmes novel. I don't know why. It's just something you always hear of, but I've got to get around to reading one of the books sometime because I've heard they're pretty good. So, anyway, now it's time to do this. We come up here to the north. Over here. And here is the graveyard. This is what that thing meant. And here are the 5 gravestones. This is a genie. Or a ginny, I think. You want to repeat that pattern with these gravestones. And the final hidden dungeon. So, if you had a black and white Game Boy, your standard Game Boy, you wouldn't be able to tell what colour these guys are. And this is how they knew that you couldn't enter this dungeon quite as easily. Our colours are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What colour is my cloth? Blue. So yeah, they'd just be grey. They'd just be grey and black and grey if that was the case. Our colours are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What colour is my cloth? Red. The Fairy Queen is waiting for you. Here we have camo goblins. Quite an easy enemy to beat. Yeah, you lift up some of these things, there's going to be some useful stuff underneath, and yeah, what you want to do here is make everything blue. And I screwed it up already, so again, I screwed that right up, but not right then. So, we have a compass that is blue. Pretty clever there, game. Now, this dungeon is completely optional. It's not necessary, but it does give you something that's quite worth your time. Just like the secret seashells and the bow, it's all, in the end, it's actually worth it. And yeah, these guys, basically what you got to do is get them in the same coloured square. And there we go. We get the stone beak. Not bad at all. Whew. Yeah, they can get pretty annoying, the camo goblins can. But yeah, these guys, you see those red blocks, which is I think is about to fall on? Yeah, that's what happens if you jump on them too many times. What a greedy fool. You want more power? At the fool like you might as well give up and go home. I think this guy has a nasty weakness to bombs, so... Yep, 2 bomb attacks, that's it. Okay, that was the first boss of the game. Right there. First mini-boss of this dungeon, because this dungeon actually has quite a multiple amount of them. Make them all blue as usual, that's basically the thing. Everything has to be blue. All blue, 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 blue. Not my favourite colour. Boo! I am the weakling. Your pitiful sword is no match for me. Now this guy, this is where it's pretty useful to have 40 magic powder. Because it's his only weakness. Because he's only vulnerable when he's like that. There we go. Second mini boss done. Do this over here. Simple puzzle again, and this is the Nightmare's key. So yeah, we're pretty much nearly finished with this dungeon. Very, very nearly finished. Doesn't take long. It's short. Short, but, well, pretty sweet. Don't need to take care of these guys because we've already got the chest. That's what she said. And... yeah, bit of a secret with these tiles. If you're holding a pot, you're safe to walk over them. And deal with these guys. A lot of Zols. Yeah, wait for them to come off me. Get rid of all these guys and ooh, piece of power. Once again. Actually, that might not be that helpful in here. Actually, that did become pretty helpful. Good grief. So the piece of power also affects how far you throw things. Never knew that. You live and you learn. Small key. Right there. I can't stress this enough. We're very nearly finished with this dungeon. Here is a particularly hard puzzle. What do I do? There we go at last. Oh. Knew it. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I'd get stuck. I knew I'd get stuck there. I got stuck the last time I played this game. And I'll spare you all the agony. And cuts there. So here we get right here. And here's the Nightmare's lair, which I think we're going to do in the next episode. So please like, subscribe, or dislike if you didn't like it. God bless you all, and carry on gaming.